If you've ever traveled with a baby, you know just how much trust you put into your car seat. It's one of those most important baby items you own, so the last thing you want is for it to get dirty or damaged while you're checking it out at the airport. That's exactly why I wanted to pick up this infant car seat travel bag, so let's open it up together and let's see what it's like. Right away, I can tell this is made from a really durable material. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. The fabric has a nice thickness to it, and I can already tell it's going to do a good job protecting the car seat during travel. As I unfold it, you can really see how large this bag is. There's plenty of room inside, which is nice because it's designed to fit many of the popular infant car seat brands along with the base. If you're using something like a Graco, Nuna, or Chicco KeyFit, this is made for those in mind. Of course, if you have any other model, it's always a good idea to measure first just to make sure everything fits comfortably. One thing I noticed right away is that this isn't just a simple cover. The entire bag is padded, and I really like that because when you're checking a car seat, you never really know how it's going to be handled. Having that extra layer of cushion gives a little more peace of mind knowing it's protected from bumps, scratches, and getting tossed around. The material itself is also water resistant, which is another feature I appreciate. Whether you're loading it into a trunk, walking through the airport, or it ends up sitting on the ground for a little while, it's nice knowing the fabric can be protected against dirt and moisture. One feature I thought was really thoughtful is the zipper pocket on the top. This is designed for car seat bases that have an anti-rebound bar. The inside of the pocket is fully padded, so the extra piece gets its own protection instead of just moving around the bag inside. What's also nice is that if your car seat doesn't have that feature or you're not using it, you can simply tuck the pocket away, zip everything closed, and it stays neatly hidden. I always appreciate when products have a little detail like that because it makes them more versatile instead of having extra fabric getting in the way. Looking over the stitching, everything feels really well and reinforced. The seam looks strong, which is something I pay attention to because travel bags usually get a lot of wear and tear. Between lifting them, dragging them through airports, loading them into vehicles, and checking them with luggage, they definitely need to be holding up over time. I also love that this folds down when you're not using it. Once your trip is over, you can store it in a closet, under a bed, or with the rest of your travel gear without it taking up a huge amount of space. I love that this is my first impression, which is really positive. It feels sturdy, it's nicely padded throughout, and I like that it's designed to help keep one of the most important baby items protected while traveling. If you're planning on a flight, road trip, or even taking a train, and a little extra peace of mind knowing your infant car seat has added layer of protection from dirt, scratches, and everyday travel, I think this is definitely worth considering. For parents, anything that helps make traveling just a little less stressful is always a win. And this seems like one of those products that you'll be glad to have when it's time to pack up for your next family adventure. This one could not be more family friendly and easy to store away after being used throughout your family travels. Definitely by far something I'm absolutely loving and is a complete game changer. Plus, it does store in this really nice bag, so the storage is so simple to simply toss it away in a nice small little area. It doesn't take up much space, which is always nice and much appreciated, especially when living in a smaller home. Definitely by far something I would continue to recommend, and that's worth checking out.